Hey, welcome back to another Prairie Sunset Ranch Farm vlog. This guy's Aaron, and thank you for tuning in, my friends. Well, the leaves are changing colors. Fall is in the air. It is getting chilly at night. There is no doubt summer is coming to an end, and we are almost done haying. We would normally be done about 3 weeks ago, a month ago, but we're still trying to finish up. The weather's been on our side, so we're gonna have to head out there. We gotta crush a few canary reed grass fields that we have. It dried up enough that we'll be able to access the fields that we would have taken off right off the hop. We like to take it down when it's nice and young, but this year it was too wet to even access. So we had to wait until now. It dried up finally. But the weather has been nice, but that can really change like that out here. So we're gonna really be hustling, getting those fields down. So we got those two little fields we got finished taking down, and then we got a few repairs to do in between there. I want to discuss a little bit why it's so important for us to take that heavy, tall grass down this year. And why not? Let's go replace a wheel on the old hay rake. The old boss man hammered a post, stump, log. I'm not sure. I don't ask questions. I just pull the wrenches. So let's go get it fixed. So that's enough chit chat, Aaron. Let's pitter, patter, and get at her. Woo! Well, let's head out. Let's go check some hay that was cut down. Let's check if the other field is ready to cut. So put your helmet on. Let's go for a rip on the old trike, the old tree wheeler. Get her ripping. Right. I love electric start. I have my Kawasaki mule clutch pulled apart. I got the primary, secondary off. I'm getting it rebuilt as we speak. So I wasn't engaging right, and yeah, there were some major problems with it. So I got that in the shop being rebuilt as we speak. So we're slowly moving our way into this long stuff. It's drying up enough, slowly. So we're about, what is that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7 passes into the longer stuff. And then the stuff on the ridges we're chopping down. We hammered down these little areas that were low, these little low dips. All these low areas got cut down. So we got to all these now. It dried up pretty good. So this is the area I was unsure of, but it dried up enough. I cut right up until I couldn't anymore. That's where I hit the water. So there still are a few little high points, but we're gonna leave that. And if it does dry up more, I will go and hit it for sure. But I took down what I could, whatever would dry good. Whatever we can't get into here in the next couple weeks, I don't know, might just be considered a write-off this year. I don't know. I don't like to think like that, but I think that just might be the fact of the matter this year. Unless it really dries like crazy here the next few days, but I don't know. I think we can almost hit this. Doesn't look very wet to me. Well, we're gonna go look at the other side there. If it doesn't look that great, I want to come here. Crazy. Just can't. Just a puzzle game this year, cutting chunks here and there. So this is what we're contending with, especially in this deep stuff. You can't see it, but it just pops up. Like, look, right? And over here, it's dry. That's like kind of what we're contending with here. It's tough. So you got to cut just a little bit, another square, and then another square, and another square. It's just the story of this year for sure. Now, some of you might be wondering, what the heck is Aaron doing cutting that long canary reed, that long grass? Now, what I'm going to do with that long grass, the long grass is the canary reed grass, etc. It's already later in the season. We essentially take that down very early, so it's palatable for the animals. Now it's almost more like straw, you know, it's more coarse, etc. You know, the older it gets, you know, the less, you know, appealing it is to the livestock, less nutrition it has, etc. But what we have done in the past, and what we do every year, is we have the truck come around. A1 Liquids comes around with their Camlex, their liquid molasses. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull these, anything made that's coarser, longer, flip it up, butt end up, and he comes with his pump and puts a, you know, 10 gallons of molasses, spreads it over them, leave it for about an hour, and I flip them back onto their side. And I'll probably line up 100 bales or something like that. And that's how we're going to utilize a lot of that longer grassier hay. Now, are we going to rely on it all year? No, because the animals aren't going to eat it late in the year, early in the spring. So we're going to feed that up fairly early. Now with the liquid molasses, it gives it protein. It adds protein, minerals, vitamins, and a bunch of other stuff to the mix. So it makes it very palatable for them and healthy. They'll actually maintain good condition just with that alone, with that supplement. So it even has salt in it. So it's a good game plan, especially for years like this, where, you know, the stems, the grasses are a lot longer than they're used to, and normally they wouldn't be eating that. But we'll feed that early on when they come back nice and big and fat from the pasture. Everything's in really nice shape this year. There's just so much damn growth. So, but that's how we're going to utilize that longer stuff. That's why I'm taking the time to even cut it, you know. And then if there's some that aren't made 100% dry, those are just gonna be windbreak bales or bedding bales outdoor. So it's worth my time for sure. You know, straw's at a premium this year. Everything's at a premium, so we're gonna definitely utilize this. Anything that we make nice and dry, we're gonna be utilizing it to the best of our abilities, and that is using liquid molasses supplement, mineral protein supplement. It's a win-win. So probably we'll have the gentleman come a few times this year. And last year we didn't use it much because we didn't make anything that was late or old. Everything we made was really young, but there just wasn't much of it around. We had to supplement with those alfalfa pellets, etc. You name it. Let's go sharpen our knives on our disc mower, and let's head out to that field. Let's cut that high stuff down. Let's get as far in as we can, clean up that field nice and clean, and then we're gonna move our way out here to what I just showed you, and we're gonna cut down as much of that as we can access. I think we should be able to access most of it, so it should be a good, heck of a good day. Pitter patter, get at her, folks. Well, if you enjoy watching Aaron gracefully move his way through the fields, making hay, making ruts, and rushing like a madman, make sure you hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. It tells YouTube, hey, you know what? Aaron's video is okay, and they show it to a few more people. Helps a small channel like mine, and feel free to share it on any of your social media. Thanks a lot. Let's get back to work. Just cut this little chunk down. Still some wet areas, so couldn't quite get in there, but at least we got from the fence to there done. So we're gonna work our way into the heavier stuff. So it is drying up. There's actually some decent hay here. And we're gonna start cutting. I don't know if I don't think I can cut on this part, so I might just shut the mower off and raise it up and head to the other side. Well, this is some pretty heavy stuff going on right now. This is where stuff can go wrong. I can't see what I'm cutting over. I can't see anything. It's just point and go. I think there's some water up ahead midway. I'm gonna have to maybe raise the wing. I'm not sure. This is all mossy ground here, I know that much. But this is like pretty heavy duty cutting here. Now, one thing I've been worried about is with the flooding, this side of the land flooded. I found lots of fence posts and stuff. I did come out here and pick up, but I couldn't make it to all the areas because not all the areas were dry enough to access. So I just dumped my left side of my tractor in the little like creek here. Not creek, but little drainage. But that's as far as I can go. So we're gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna make my final pass here. that's a wrap for this field. I think we did pretty darn good considering what we had to deal with. So you can see it's mossier ground here. So actually it's fairly dry on where it's high, but you can see where I shouldn't have cut. But we'll probably leave that pass, etc. But oh, this is cut down pretty good, so we'll probably come in with the rake from here and just, yeah, taper it around. What can you do? And so it's taken so long this year, but this heavy field is down. I really wanted to get this. There's a nice portion there, really nice. There's fine haze and fine grasses. That's what I wanted, there and there. This other stuff, just filler type deal. But well, Dad hammered a fence post. Perfect. My toolbox fell off. I want my mule back, but it's getting the clutches rebuilt. Anyways, Dad hit a fence post. He hit something with the rake and bent the one of the front wheels really bad. So we got to go swap out the entire wheel on the rake. It's only 4 or 5 bolts, so we got to go do that so he can, or we can continue raking today. I'm going to continue cutting. It's a perfect day for cutting, but first we're going to go get that rake rectified. We just have, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 17 mil bolts that we got to take off. And I can't recall if they got a square and holy. Okay. Oh, the old impact got her off, so yeah, there you go. We'll get the new one on. So this old one got hit. You can see that's it's crooked real bad, so we'll just use that one as parts. This is our new AI one. Got this a long time ago. We have a few spares. Toss this guy on there and do the trick. Gonna be gentle on the old girl. I don't totally I guess we'll need a wrench behind there. I'll just thread these on for now. Here we got Rich with the 17 mil in the back. There. Last one. More?
Yeah. One more. Oh, right there.
Right there. Now we're good to go. This is a crooked wheel. I don't know what the heck he hit. It is finished. Must have been a post. Crumpled her pretty good. Read I can. Now, you might be wondering, like, hey Aaron, you know, what's the point of spending all your time on this this coarse, mature grass? It's not necessarily for the feed. We have to keep this cut down, otherwise it keeps on moving out. No grasses, no field hay, nothing else will grow where this is growing. This gives no chance for competition for anything else to grow. Now, these last few drought years we've slowly cut these slough areas, the lower areas, multiple times. And now wherever we cut for a couple of years, the hay came back really nice. We got nice grasses, you know, even have some alfalfa, trefoil coming up, and it slowly gets better. And in the wild and the native hay areas, the grasses get better and better quality. The more that you cut down those high reeds, the big monster grass like generally grows in the mossier areas, lower areas. But that's the point. We want to keep these chopped down. We want to get as much of it off the field as possible. We cut all those little slough areas, not sloughs, but just low spots with the disc mower and sickle mower. We cut them all. We got all 5, 6 of those. That one we can't access. I tried, but I'm going to try to cut down half of this one too. So that's kind of where we're at. That's what we're doing. We got lots of hay to knock down, so let's get to work. Well, I made my way to the other side of the field, and I got the other side cut, the little square there. So now I'm going to work on this kind of jigsaw puzzle. And yeah, I can almost go end to end. It's completely dry. I'm shocked. So we're going to just give her, I guess. There's probably, holy man, I don't like guessing like this, but I guess there's probably, like, my guess is, hell, 40, 80 bales, maybe 70 bales, around 40 to 75 or something like that. It's just some thick stuff, man. It's crazy. So yeah, this is in my best interest to get this all down. I had no idea. I couldn't believe when Dad said I can come cut here. But yeah, I guess these long grasses sucked up all the moisture, and yeah, awesome. All right, folks, I had to rip back home. My hydraulic oil temperature sensor was going off. So here, this is what's happening. There. Boom. All right, start with the obvious. Blew my screens out, my rad in the front, the back. I do that anyways, preventive maintenance, right? Pulled the screens off. Number 2, checked my hydraulic oil. It's clean. Filter on here is just put on this year, beginning of this year, this summer. Next thing is I'm gonna go find my sensor. It seems like it could be a sensor. Oh, look. This branch wedged in there. I found it like this. Unplugged. So there you go, folks. My hydraulic temperature sensor is right. Holy crap, what's that? Wires unplugged everywhere. What the heck? Okay, that really looks like it should be somewhere. Well, folks, anyone that knows where this is supposed to be, it looks like it's been unplugged forever. Let me know in the comment box below. Where is this supposed to go? Holy macaroni. Okay, let's try it. There we go. Wonder where that other wire's supposed to go. We gotta look into that later, but I gotta cut hay right now. It looks like that's been off for quite a while. Well, we're cutting this chunk down. It looks pretty dry to me, so I have to gear down in this really thick stuff. It's just nuts. Probably, I'm only going about 4 miles an hour right here, but yeah, I have to go gear down about 3 miles an hour. Oh, just finished that field. Now it is time to switch over to the old baler. Time to go bale that field. I got a couple days of baling, I'm sure. Got to finish that field that we just came from. And then tomorrow that'll probably be getting raked up, and then there'll be that field. And once we're done that field, we'll be going back to what I just cut just now. So lots of wheels turning, but that's the story of haying, right? Well, I'm slowly making my way through this canary reed grass on the outskirts of the field. The tires are a little bit shiny. There's a couple bales that might be a little damp, but that's okay. We'll pull those aside later. But this stuff that was double raked onto the fields out of the mossy area, it actually dried really well, surprisingly. So anyways, I got a few bales made already. We're gonna zip across there, finish that up, and then we're gonna have to cross the road and go get that field hay that Dad's working on right now. Well, this windrow is really posing a challenge. Slow going, I gotta back up. I wanna make sure I don't get a lump stuck in the baler. I'm at about 58 inches already. So I'm gonna try to take this head on and then back up. I'm slowly just kind of feeding it through. This is rough going. I don't like baling like this, but it has to get done. So guess we're gonna rip out and go drop this bale somewhere. Well, I just saw Dad. He's headed to the other side to rake what we cut there yesterday, and we're headed across the road east to the far east field, the furthest east field we have. Hay there is raked up. Dad says good to go, A1, so let's go give her. Well, this should be a walk in the park. Nice long straight windrows. Should be a lot better than that last field. So we're gonna start inside, hammer down all the way to that bush basically, and then on the right side, left side to the other little fence line, bush line you can see. Well, I'm really impressed with this field so far. We're getting a good yield off here. Lots of good quality hay, that's for sure. You know, we're going to be using a little more hay this year, just due to the fact the quality will be down in terms of we didn't have as much sunshine, etc. More water, more moisture, quicker growing season. Everything grew like crazy, but it doesn't have the same quality. You know, it's kind of a quantity over quality type of deal. Unfortunately, we can't reach all the areas, so we're doing our best to make everything we can, but we're getting there. We got enough for ourselves already, so that's good. Now we just got to build up a surplus just in case things go south, because you know, like you guys know, you know, with that flood and everything else, you know, it put us behind, and I just want to make sure we have enough hay, or if we do have another harsh winter like last year and a horrible spring. So I just saw Dad's on the John Deere 2755 in rake, so when I saw him I knew something happened. So apparently the orange tractor, the Quap Implements tractor, sprung a leak in the front tire. He had to park it in the ditch or off the road, I'm not sure. So I'm gonna go take care of that after we're done here, but I'm gonna go follow him. He already did 2 rounds, so let's give her. So Dad's making just straight rows. They're the quickest to bale. Probably our quickest option right now. So it's gonna be back and forth. Oh, I passed him. Look at that, I'm winning the race, I'm going pretty good actually here right now. These are the type of windrows you can really make time up on. It's been a long day in the tractor, that's for sure. I think I'm at like, I don't know, almost 130 bales today, so that was okay. I wasn't really putting the pedal to the metal. I took some breaks, took lunch, took some, oh, you know, social media time, whatever you want to name it. Well, this is wonderful. I just realized I stretched a piece of twine about, I don't know, 150 yards, 200 yards of twine. So, oh well. Definitely not the best part of my night. It was going really good. Minor setback, right? Can you do? Well, the hay's still staying pretty good. So yeah, we're gonna probably get her done today. So that's awesome. This would be nice to get this complete field off. And I just gotta do that west side, that little chunk. I think Dad was there raking. I don't know if he finished it. I haven't had really a chance to even talk to him. He's just we're just giving her chips. So well, we got her done tonight. So second last bale. Right on. I'll give you the bale count tonight. I'll let you know after I drop my last bale here. Finished off with 132 bales today. So not too bad. Good day. I didn't expect to get that many off. I actually didn't expect to finish this field. That's good. So now all I gotta do is that other field, and then we literally have one more big field left, maybe 2 fields left, and we're done haying for the year. So yeah, hey, it's a long haul this year, but it's nice that we're making some progress. Still got half a bale in the chamber. I'm just gonna have to wrap this one up and kick it out. That's it. I'm throwing in the towel. This is Aaron signing off. We will catch you next weekend with an all-new Prairie Sunset Ranch farm vlog. Be there or be square, my friends. Have yourself a fantastic weekend. Have yourself a fantastic week, and we will catch you in the next one. Call it a day. I'm tired, I'm sore, and it's beer o'clock.